Are you ready to get your worst goals done and take charge of your time? Figure out what each job is and do it well. To do this, put the most important tasks, like type A tasks, at the top of your list. These are the ones that will determine your success and need your full attention. Or get rid of the things that aren't important and improve your time management by delegating type D tasks well. This will not only make you more productive, but it will also help you grow as a person and make your skills stronger. Start right now and use every moment to move closer to your goals. Hello, and welcome to a new episode of our show. Today, we are going to talk about the ABCDE method, which is a great tool that will help us reach our biggest goals and be successful and happy. Every day, we have a lot of choices and responsibilities to make, ranging from work to personal matters. It looks like the list will never end. Many of us are always trying to catch up and can't decide what's more important or more urgent. This makes us feel annoyed and tired, like there aren't enough hours in the day. Do you know what this is? Then stay with me, because I'm going to show you a simple but incredibly useful way to organize your life and your goals today. This method will not only help you figure out the things that really help you make progress, but it will also give you more time to do the things that you love, which will improve not only your performance, but also your mental and physical health. We are going to talk about the ABCD method, a way to organize your time that will help you see and group your tasks in a way that lets you focus on what's most important. You'll learn to tell the difference between jobs based on how important and significant they are by giving each one a grade that tells you how and when to do it. Each letter is a sign of what's most important, and you'll learn to tell them apart and use them. Don't waste your energy on matters that distract you from achieving your most cherished goals. Act intelligently, and let's learn this method together, which will undoubtedly benefit you. By the end of this episode, you will have the tools to face each day with clarity and renewed purpose. Prepare yourself to transform the way you organize your time, significantly improving your quality of life. Let's break down these concepts and see how they can be applied not only to work, but also to your personal aspirations and personal development. So, take notes, relax, and get ready to learn how to prioritize effectively to achieve your most significant goals. We will begin our journey through the ABCDE method, starting with the first letter. Type A tasks are those that are not only important, but crucial. These tasks define the course of our day, our week, and often our careers and lives. The ability to identify and manage these tasks effectively can be the difference between outstanding success and frustrating mediocrity. Type A tasks are those that have significant consequences if performed or omitted. They are the heart of our productivity and require our immediate and undivided attention. Often, these are the tasks that intimidate us the most, or that we tend to procrastinate on simply because their magnitude seems overwhelming. However, they are also the tasks that, once completed, provide the greatest satisfaction and tangible results. Figuring out what these jobs are is the first thing that needs to be done to manage them. This needs an honest look at our daily or weekly to-do lists. A type A job could be finishing up a big project, fixing your car, or going to the doctor about a strange thing going on in your body. To figure out what these jobs are, ask yourself, what will happen if I don't finish this today? You are facing a type A job if the results are big and will affect your long-term goals. These jobs not only need to be done well, but they also need to be given priority in your time. Once they are known, the next step is to make plans. Type A jobs need to be done in great detail. The best way to do something is to break it up into smaller steps that you can handle. This not only makes the job less scary, but it also gives you a bunch of small wins that can keep you motivated. In the case of moving homes, the steps might be sorting and organizing your things, packing them in boxes, renting a moving truck, and finally moving. Type A jobs should be carried out right away. In real life, this means doing these things first thing in the morning. Do not give in to the urge to warm up with smaller, less important jobs. Focusing on type A jobs first makes sure that you use your most focused and fresh energy, which improves the quality of your work and how well you use your time. It can be hard to stay focused on these tasks when there are lots of other things going on around you. With the Pomodoro technique, you set a timer for 25 minutes of hard work and then take short breaks. This works well in today's work world. This method not only helps you stay focused, but it also gives you a lot of energy all day. Don't forget how powerful the right tools and resources can be. Implement project management apps, shared calendars, and online tools for working together to make the most of technology. You can keep track of your due dates, priorities, and progress on type A jobs with these tools. Take a moment at the end of each day to think about what you've done. If your progress wasn't what you thought it would be, think about what went wrong and what you can do better next time. This continuous evaluation not only helps you stay on course, but also refines your time management skills as you learn from daily challenges and obstacles. Type A tasks are the ones that define your success and require your utmost attention. By clearly identifying them, planning their execution, maintaining focus, using appropriate tools, and regularly reviewing your progress, you can maximize your productivity and, most importantly, achieve the results you desire. With this framework in mind, you can approach your Type A tasks not as monsters to avoid, but as opportunities to make significant progress toward your goals. Continuing our journey through the ABCDE time management method, let's now move on to Type B tasks. These tasks, while important, do not have the immediate nature or potentially severe consequences of Type A tasks, but they still play a crucial role in driving our daily activities and long-term achievements. Learning to manage them properly can free up time for you to focus on your essential priorities without neglecting other important aspects of your life and work. Type B tasks are characterized by being important but not urgent. They are tasks that need to be done, but if you don't complete them immediately, the consequences are not as severe as with a Type A task. For example, responding to birthday greetings from distant acquaintances can be delayed by a day without causing major issues. It's crucial to learn to differentiate between Type A and Type B tasks. A common mistake is treating all important tasks as if they were urgent, which can lead to unnecessary burnout and procrastination of what truly matters. To classify a task as Type B, ask yourself, what would be the consequences of postponing this task for a day? If the answer will cause minor problems instead of major problems, then you have a Type B job. Once these jobs have been found, it is important to know not only when to do them, but also how to do them. This is where careful planning is very important. Set these tasks up so that you can do them at set times during the day or week, especially after you've finished your Type A tasks. One idea is to set aside an hour at the end of the workday to send positive texts to people you care about. This method helps you keep your work organized and smooth, so you don't have to spend too much time deciding what to do next at the last minute. Some jobs in Type B will be more important than others, even within that group. Use the subdivision method to set these jobs in order of importance based on due dates and other factors that could affect them. This will help you control them more strategically, making sure that the important but not crucial parts are taken care of in a way that makes sense and works well. Type B tasks aren't as important as Type A tasks, but they still need your full attention when it's their turn. Do not try to do too many things at once. It will affect the quality of your work and make it take longer to finish each one. A clear block of time and a well-organized desk can help you stay focused. Not all Type B tasks need to be completed by you personally. This is an ideal opportunity to delegate to colleagues or subordinates. Effective delegation not only frees up your time, but also empowers others on your team, helping them develop their skills and confidence. When delegating, make sure to provide clear instructions, an appropriate time frame for completion, and always monitor progress to ensure that tasks are completed as expected. As with Type A tasks, it is vital to periodically review how you are managing your Type B tasks. Analyze whether they are taking up more time than necessary or if they could benefit from a different approach. Adaptability is key. What works today may need adjustments tomorrow. Type B tasks are important in your time management system and require careful but balanced attention. By effectively planning, prioritizing, delegating, and reviewing these tasks, you can ensure that they are aligned with your overall goals without overshadowing your more critical priorities. This balanced approach is essential for maintaining both productivity and personal well-being in the long run. Now let's move on to Type C tasks. These tasks are characterized by being pleasant or providing a certain level of satisfaction, but they are not crucial to our main goals and have no significant consequences if we choose not to do them. Understanding how to handle these Type C tasks is essential for optimizing our time and keeping the focus on the priorities that truly drive our personal and professional progress. Most of the time, Type C jobs are the small things that keep us from doing the bigger or more unpleasant things that we need to do. They include things like checking social media all the time, organizing files obsessively when we don't need to, and having long, casual talks that don't help us reach our immediate goals. These jobs might not seem important, but when we get them all done, they can take up a lot of our time. Figuring out what needs to be done is the first thing that needs to be done to avoid spending too much time on it. We need to ask, does this task really help me reach my goals? What would happen if I didn't do it? These kinds of tasks are called Type C, if the answers show that skipping them won't really hurt our progress or happiness. Once we know what they are, the next step is to manage the time we spend on them. It is helpful to set limits on things like how often you can check your email or surf the web. We could, for example, decide to only check our phones or social media during certain times in the morning and afternoon, instead of letting these checks happen all day long and getting in the way of our work. Type C tasks are not as important, but that doesn't mean we should ignore them totally. These tasks can sometimes give you a break you need or help you move from less intense tasks to more intense ones. But the most important thing is to make sure that their performance matches how important they really are. We can use methods like grouping to cut down on the time we spend on these jobs. We can be more productive if we group together small Type C jobs and finish them all at the same time. This frees up other chunks of time that we can use to work on more important tasks. It is important to stress that not all Type C jobs are bad and should not be seen as such. Some of them can be very good for our health by giving us breaks or chances to talk to other people, which are necessary for keeping the workplace healthy. It's important to know when and how to fit these chores in so that they help us reach our bigger goals without getting in the way. Finally, it is essential to periodically review our task classification. What may be categorized as a Type C task at one point could, in another context, transform into a Type B or even Type A task, depending on how our goals and circumstances evolve. Maintaining a review system helps us adjust our focus and ensure that we are dedicating time to what truly matters. Type C tasks require careful management. By correctly identifying them, setting limits for their execution, and utilizing reduction, automation, and delegation strategies, we can ensure that these lower impact tasks do not consume more time than necessary. This allows us to concentrate on the activities that truly drive our growth and achievements while maintaining a healthy balance in our work and personal lives. Moving forward in our analysis of the ABCDE method, we now focus on Type D tasks. These are tasks that, while they need to be done, do not necessarily need to be done by you. On our journey towards efficiency, understanding how and when to delegate these tasks can free up valuable resources and time, allowing you to focus on activities that require your unique attention and skills. Type D tasks are characterized by being delegable. These are the responsibilities on your list that someone else can do just as well, if not better. This could be routine administrative work, repairing furniture, shipping a package, or changing a broken light bulb, for example. There's a lot more to delegation than just giving work to other people. It's an important leading skill that will not only help you be more productive, but it will also help your team grow. Giving people tasks to do makes them better at their jobs, helps them learn new skills, and gets them more involved with the work. But a lot of people find it hard to share, either because they want to stay in charge or because they're afraid the work won't get done right. Getting past these problems is necessary for good time management. How to delegate effectively. 1. Choose the appropriate delegate. The first step is selecting the right person. Evaluate your colleague's skills and workload to find the right fit. It's important to choose someone whose skill set aligns with the task at hand. 2. Be clear about expectations. When you delegate a task, clearly define what is expected. This includes the desired outcomes, deadlines, and any required quality standards. Clear communication is essential to avoid misunderstandings and ensure the task is completed according to your expectations. 3. Provide necessary resources. Make sure the person to whom you delegate has all the resources and information needed to complete the task efficiently. This might include access to specific documents, tools, or authorizations. 4. Empower others. Delegating also means trusting. Once you have been assigned the task and provided the necessary guidance, allow the person to take responsibility. Avoid micromanaging, as this can diminish confidence and initiative. 5. Establish regular check-ins. Organize regular check-ins and progress points, especially if the task is long or complex. This will help you stay on track without constantly hovering over the person responsible. There are many benefits to delegating Type D jobs well. Now you have more time to work on Type A jobs, the ones that only you can do, and that will help you reach your main goals more. It also helps build a stronger, more flexible team, which makes your group better able to handle a wide range of situations. One part of delegation that is often overlooked is its ability to help the team improve its skills. Delegation needs to be looked at every so often, just like any other plan. As part of this, you should look at how your team handles delegation, make changes as needed, and give both positive and negative input. Recognizing the work of people who have been given jobs is also important for keeping morale high and creating an environment where people work together and treat each other with respect. Giving Type D tasks to other people in a smart way not only helps you handle your time better, but it also helps your whole team grow and get stronger. Every leader and productive worker needs to learn how to trust others and delegate tasks in the right way. This will help them do their job better and also ensure the long-term growth and success of their team. Type E jobs are the last ones. We can see that these jobs don't really help us reach our personal or professional goals after giving them a close look. These are the things we can take off our schedule without having major consequences. To make the most of our time and focus on what's important, we need to learn how to spot and get rid of these jobs. Type E tasks are often those that we continue doing out of habit or a mistaken perception of their importance. They may include unnecessary meetings, outdated processes that no longer provide benefits, or projects that no longer align with the strategic direction of our immediate objectives or life goals. These tasks can consume valuable time that could be better invested in higher impact activities. The first step in managing Type E tasks is to conduct an honest and rigorous audit of how we are using our time. This might involve keeping a detailed record of our daily activities for a week, or critically reviewing our list of recurring tasks. Is this important? Does this activity add value to my goals? What would happen if I simply stopped doing it? If the answers indicate that the activity is redundant, it is a candidate for elimination. How to eliminate Type E tasks? 1. Evaluate contribution. Review each task for its contribution to your goals. Anything that does not add clear and tangible value should be questioned. 2. Seek efficient alternatives. Before eliminating a task, consider if there is a more efficient way to achieve the same result. Sometimes optimization before elimination can be beneficial. 3. Gradual elimination. Eliminating tasks may require a gradual approach, especially if they involve established processes or expectations with others. Start by reducing the frequency of the task before eliminating it completely. 4. Communication changes. If the elimination of the task affects others, it is crucial to communicate these changes effectively. Explain the reasons and the expected benefits of eliminating these unnecessary burdens. Eliminating Type E tasks has numerous benefits, as it frees up resources that can be redirected towards more productive and fulfilling activities. It reduces stress and the feeling of being overwhelmed by decreasing the load of unnecessary tasks. Moreover, it promotes a more agile and adaptive work environment where only activities that truly add value are maintained. Getting rid of Type E jobs will not only make you more productive, but it will also help you grow. Getting rid of things that aren't important gives you more time to work on your personal and professional growth, learn new things, and improve your skills in areas that will really help your career and long-term goals. To manage Type D jobs, you need to be brave enough to question the routine, have the vision to see what isn't needed, and be determined to make big changes. Getting rid of these things that don't need to be there not only helps us make better use of our time, but also makes our work and life better, making room for what really counts. You can reach and often go beyond your most lofty goals if you can focus on what's important. We've been on an interesting journey this episode, learning about how the ABCDE method for managing tasks can change our lives and how productive we are. Each type of task teaches us something different about how to value and use our time. Type A tasks are important because they help us reach our most important goals. Type E tasks are not necessary, and we have learned to cross them off our lists. Not only knowing what to do, but also knowing what not to do is important for managing your time well. We can focus on the most important goals when we get rid of the things that are distracting us and the responsibilities that don't help us. This is what makes a life worthwhile and useful. It's not about doing more, but about doing more of the important things. Now, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on your own time management. Think about the Type A tasks you need to tackle decisively and the Type E tasks you could start eliminating. Consider how delegating Type D tasks can not only free up your time, but also enrich those around you by entrusting them with more responsibilities and helping them grow. And don't forget about Type B and C tasks, which need to be carefully balanced to maintain a sustainable and satisfying workflow. This journey toward better time management is continuous. Journey toward better time. Each day offers us a new opportunity to apply what we've learned and observe how even small adjustments in how we organize our tasks can have a profound impact on our effectiveness and well-being. Don't be afraid to experiment with new approaches or adjust when circumstances change. Flexibility and adaptability are your allies on this path. As we come to the end of our conversation at Accomplish More in Less Time, I want you to keep in mind that becoming an expert in the art of time management is one of the most effective abilities that you can cultivate. The methods that we have discussed today are not only about increasing the amount of work that you accomplish, they are also about reclaiming your time, concentrating on the things that are actually important, and establishing a life that is more meaningful and freer. You will be able to minimize distractions, prioritize your most critical work, and streamline your efforts if you implement these concepts. This will allow you to produce remarkable achievements while significantly increasing your efficiency. You have the ability to accomplish more in a shorter amount of time, and the decisions you make on a daily basis are the starting point for reaching this potential. Your participation in this meeting is greatly appreciated. While you are moving forward, it is important to put the knowledge and understanding you have received into practice. Begin by determining one aspect of your life in which you can implement these time management tactics, and then observe how your production skyrockets within that specific area. It is important to keep in mind that the objective is not only to work harder, but rather to work smarter, because this will allow you to accomplish more while still having time to appreciate the results of your labor. Till the next time we meet, I encourage you to continue to pursue greatness, to manage your time with a purpose, and to proceed along the route that leads to the accomplishment of your most ambitious goals. The achievement of your goals is within your grasp. Make every moment count.